Good morning, party people. It's Wednesday, the 18th, and your boy... Sorry, I had to do that. It drives me nuts when you watch people's YouTube channels or even see people on TV who refer to themselves as your boy. That'll be the first and last time you ever hear the phrase, your boy, at least coming out of my mouth on this channel. I'm sorry, I just so dumb. Your boy is on his way to work. Yes, I'm on my way to work because, well, at least for a while, I assume I'm going to be going to work because I'm the guy that allows you guys to work from home. I got two offices I got to deal with today who are trying to get their machines set up for remote login. One of them is done, except for the fact that the employee can take their laptop, go down to Starbucks, and log into their office with it. Go to McDonald's, log into the office with it, bring it to work, connect it to the hotspot on my cell phone, go out onto the internet and log into work with it, but cannot log into it from her house. Which in my experience means that the internet service provider, i.e. Comcast, who is the same provider at both locations, by the way. Usually that happens when the internet service provider is blocking the source IP address, i.e. her home. So I called Comcast Business and dealt with that. They said it's not on their end, so they transferred me to residential. After we sat on hold for 45 minutes, we decided to try again today at an earlier time. So when their calls aren't at a higher volume than normal. And then I got a couple other jobs, but anyhow, it's a barren wasteland out here. There's no traffic at all. But I hope all is good with y'all. I hope you're finding ways to entertain yourselves and to maintain some sort of semblance of normality, normalness. I don't know. And hopefully, if you guys are victims of the business closures and or layoffs, hopefully you'll be back to work sooner, a lot sooner than later, and you have a financial revenue stream open up quickly. Yeah, the gun stores are getting packed. The last minute people who never had firearms before, they're buying them. I just stopped to get a couple boxes of ammo, but yeah, I was just driving by on my way to work, saw a few cars out here, people lining up. As soon as like Black Friday, I got in, got my ammo, and got out. Crazy. Luckily, I'm one of them cuckoos that needs a gun all the time, so I got enough firearms. I'm not clearing out my bank account buying firearms at the last minute. I've got plenty of them. Just needed some ammo. Anyhow, be safe, y'all. Now, usually when I drive down here, this is where I run a lot, but usually when you drive down here, about a block away, all these restaurants have sidewalk dining. And allegedly, in the state of Florida, you have to operate at 50% capacity and separate your tables by 6 feet. So it will be interesting to see how much of a ghost town it is down here once we get through these next two intersections. But I can't remember which one it was. There was a movie from the 70s, a zombie movie. It may have been The Night of the Dead. One of them was filmed down here, and there is a YouTube video that I'll try to link in here where a guy walks around to all the parts, areas of town that was featured in the movie, which is what led to the annual Zombie Con, where people dress up like zombies and walk through our streets until, well, as always happens, somebody has to kill somebody and the whole thing gets canceled. Yeah, usually these streets are loaded with people walking, and as you can see, it's got a couple cats here eating, but other than that, it's pretty dead down here. And they have spent years revitalizing this area. You know, we got one table here with 5 people, a table with 1 person, the rest of them are empty. But usually, over here Cabo is still pretty busy, but usually every one of these tables is packed no matter what time of day you come down here. Yes, it is 1:19 on a Friday, but all these tables are usually packed full, and people are usually walking through these crosswalks. So it is pretty barren down here. I'm sure most of y'all's cities either look like this or even more barren. Guess it depends on if you're in a town that's enforcing self-quarantining or not. We are not. Like I said, I think the bars have to be closed at 6. They can't serve anybody at the bar. They can't serve anybody who's standing. So unless your bar has plenty of tabletops, you might as well close down anyhow. And as previously mentioned, restaurants can only operate at 50% capacity and must slide all tables 6 feet apart and cannot serve people at the bar. So it's Saturday and Nugget and I just went to the store, and luckily we live kind of on the outskirts of Cape Coral and not dead nuts in the center, so our Publix isn't super busy, at least not at 2:48 on a Saturday. We got everything we were looking for except for stovetop stuffing for our meatloaf. As far as availability of stuff, obviously no toilet paper. Water, they're down to distilled water, which I really wasn't too concerned about. Your hamburger meat, all your low-end meats completely gone. Interestingly enough, there's a lot of prime cut meats. So if you guys like a good prime rib or a T-bone steak and all that stuff, all that's there. But funny thing is I never carry cash. And so I really never do any math, nor did I today, but I just happened to have $175 on me. So Nugget and I just went in there and started grabbing stuff and got up to the counter, and it total came to $174.66. So I didn't have to get out the debit card. We walked with a little change in our pocket. Hopefully you guys are having as much luck in your sides of town. Like I said, we really didn't leave there without anything that we direly needed. Well, we don't direly need toilet paper. I got plenty of that at home, but with the exception of like if we wanted more hamburger meat and all that. But anyhow, Saturday. Next goal is to go home and clean up my garage, and I got a project. I haven't done a project on this channel in a while, so I'm going to take some time and bring some projects and other stuff back to the channel and less fitness, because, well, I don't have a Savage race anytime soon. I'll continue working out like I always do, but I won't bore you guys with it so much because I was trying to build up to this great Savage race that never happened. But hey, we live in a time of cancellation, so stay healthy, stay safe, and don't kill your kids when you're stuck in the house with them all day long now that they don't have school. Right, Nugget?
Yeah.
Bye.
This has been a Digital 410 production.